Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. Been busy working, hopefully you have too. Spring is right around the corner, so hopefully you're getting your garden spots ready. And a lot of work will begin for the average prepper homesteader. And probably going to switch and do more homesteading videos than prepping videos. Just because with the greenhouse going up, and that's not the one you see here, that's actually coming down. It's a different type of greenhouse, but I'm going to show you around, show you what I've been working 60-70 hours a week on. Let's go show you around what I've been doing. Me and my son Nathan is getting it every day, trying to get this thing finished. A lot of progress. He estimates we've hauled away 80 truckloads of trash, debris. As you can see, we're filling this in. This used to be a machine. And that was a big machine with a conveyor belt that would send soil into the building to be potted. So we're compact that and pour a porch and put a railing up. So things are getting done. It's messy because of all the construction debris, but there is things getting done here. The office coming along great. The main classroom. That'll be the front of the classroom. We changed a little bit. The other is going to become a workshop because we need it, especially on a farm. But we've installed a wood stove. Bathroom is coming along. Nice big shower. Everything you need. And then we have a little kitchenette, which is nice because when you're working here, you can grab a quick meal. We're going to do a lot of processing videos from rabbits to chickens, but we're pretty set up here in the little kitchenette. So this building's almost done. We've got a little bit more and then a good cleanup and then a paint job, and we're going to be pretty much finished with this. We're redoing the whole well. I got it covered right now, but I'll show you when we get it done. We'll put a well house over that. And we actually have two wells on the property. One here and then one inside the white building. Working on the greenhouse. This is one. We have two greenhouses. One's a low tunnel hoop house. And then this is going to be about 18 by 50. So far I've really liked all the fittings. And I'll do a video just on it. A little bit more expensive than just a regular hoop house. And I am reinforcing it. It's going to be built to withstand a nice windstorm. So I'll be making it really stronger than I need to, but it will be 18 by 50, so it'll go all the way down there. Putting it together here, and then we'll take it apart a little bit and move it up the hill. This is out of top rail, galvanized top rail. A lot of the galvanized top rail we salvage. It's a little dirty, but it's still structural. And then we bought a bunch, but we've cut the cost by recycling a lot of the top rail. So I will do a separate video on this. I really like it. It's 1 3/8 top rail. If you walk over here, you'll see the roof section. We were just playing around, seeing how big it would be. And we will be putting some more rafters coming up and reinforcing it. Definitely overkill. As you can see, it's getting cleaned up. So much trash we had to haul out. That backhoe has come in very handy. This was going to be my classroom, but it's just going to be a workshop. We need the space for all kinds of projects here. The tractor is very helpful for farming. We're doing a lot of plowing. I got a single plow on it, single bottom plow. But this will stay pretty much like it is. We'll do a lot of repairs. There's some things that aren't right in here, but we'll have an area for storing the pots and trays and flats. And then we'll have a big area just for working on projects that we desperately need to be done around here. Previous owner didn't really believe in maintenance. So much trash we've hauled out of here. We've about got the trash licked down here. And let me show you where we'll be actually doing some farming. We've had so much rain here lately. It's been very, very hard to do anything outside. The first section, this used to be terraced about 1968. I found an aerial view and there was a lot of terrace. This was actually, this is not our land, but all of this right here, all of it going all the way over to the other road was terraced, and it was farmland. And I have some pictures and they were neat to look at it. So really this is still all terraced in there pretty well. It's just covered with pines. But we've been tilling this. We should have did most of the hard tilling and turned it in the fall, but we didn't own the property and couldn't do it. So this will be a pretty good garden site right here. And the terraces that are here, there was a few still. This one's extremely good because it's covered with gravel. So we'll leave that gravel there, and probably as we grow, another greenhouse. And then you can see there was a hoop house here, and the way he did it, it was all pots. So eventually, probably next year, this will be terraced and made better. It's sloped. It's just been erosion over time and years and years and years. It needs to be really terraced flat. But this is where our big greenhouse will go, the 18 by 50. This was sloped just like that, really not usable. So we're coming here, we removed some of the topsoil, try to salvage that, and now we're making this nice and flat so we can actually use it. That's Nate on the machine trying to beat the rain that's coming in this afternoon. So this will be where the big greenhouse will be sitting. We have taken out tons of stumps. Someone had come in years before and cut some of the bigger trees out in this pasture area, but you can see we're going to take out a lot of those trees you see grown in the pasture are just growing from stumps. They're absolutely worthless. So the big backhoe really helps on getting these stumps out of here. So this is going to be our greenhouse site, the first one. We have one more hoop house. It's about 12 by 50, maybe 12 by 60, that we'll be setting up down in the first garden spot. But as you can see, nice red dirt when we get down, which doesn't grow anything. So we're gonna have to bring in some good dirt, and we'll put the topsoil back in here. So we'll show you every step. But this was very much slope, pretty much worthless for what we needed it. And so we'll just start terracing again, and if we grow, we can do some more terraces, and it actually makes the land a little bit more useful. But these are some of the stumps we're taking out, just massive pine trees that were cut. Luckily, they're not easy to get up, but much easier than if they were just cut. But that backhoe does a wonderful job, and our buddy Tommy owns the property, is helping us a lot. I mean, we couldn't do this project without his assistance. We wouldn't even be here. So it's a good place for us to learn a lot. And as we get our 64 acres over there cleared, you know, we'll be doing the same things we're doing here, greenhouse, gardens. Nate wants to get into sustainable agriculture. He wants to go back to school, use his GI Bill. And his ultimate goal is to produce maybe not a totally organic product, just because we're not probably going to get certified, but it will be organic as best of our ability. We will do those same practices and principles. And he wants to sell to restaurants. He wants to sell to individuals that want a product that is healthy to eat. So that's his ultimate goal. We've got a couple feeder pigs on order. They should be here in 4 to 6 weeks. We just got, I think, 48 meat birds that we're raising up. We'll start doing some videos on them, and we're gonna put them in chicken tractors and put them on pasture over here as they grow up, and then we'll process those for our own immediate use. Just a little bit more of a learning experience. We've raised chickens forever, but not at the scale that we'd like to do. Raising a good bird. someone that wants meat that is nothing wrong with it. Nowadays, the way they raise chickens and butcher them, if you watch the videos, you might not eat chicken again. It's that bad. So that's what I've been doing. I haven't been slack. Spring is right around the corner and we're behind. We're a few weeks behind. So we're trying to play catch up. Going up that driveway right there, we'll put in a few little campsites. So hopefully, eventually, if you're not coming to a class here, that's fine. You can come camp, especially if you come driving through, going on vacation somewhere. That way we can meet. Hopefully soon, the building will be done. And as soon as it's ready to go, we're going to have a meeting. And it's going to be open to people in, northern Georgia, western North Carolina, upstate South Carolina. If you're a prepper, if you got a group, just a networking meeting. A time to get together, because I meet a lot of people when I was doing the conferences, but to see what you're doing, we'll show you what we're doing, and then work together. There's skills that you people out there have that I don't even have a clue, so we can share information, share knowledge, and also develop a community. Community is the key. If you look at what's happening in Venezuela, any place that has had an economic collapse, it's going to take multiple people working together with different skill sets to survive. So really, I don't want to talk doom and gloom. I want to talk homesteading. And really, it goes down to the point where I'm tired of eating trash, GMO. There's so much stuff out there that we're eating that's killing us, literally killing us. We're poisoning ourselves just because big farmers want to raise a lot of crops, and we buy them, but they're not good for us. So a lot getting done here. I appreciate people sending me emails. Hey, how's it going? It's going good. So I'm gonna finish up on that greenhouse, and I'll do some videos on that, because so far I like those connectors I've bought. It makes things very easy for a more permanent greenhouse. Thanks for watching.